don't ever try these things on YouTube unless you want your channel to be terminated or suspended. Even YouTube specified that if you try any of these things, their response will range from either demonetizing your channel or they can decide to permanently terminate your channel. I don't know why a lot of creators are not actually delving into this deeply. They only talk about it briefly and they moved on. But when we are talking about community guidelines, YouTube community guidelines, it is not something to be underrated. It is not something that you can take lightly. As much as creating content is important, knowing the guidelines that guide this content creating is also very important. Because you take note of this and you go against one of these rules unknowingly, this could cost you all your years of labor on YouTube and your channel will be gone within a blink of an eye. So if you don't want your channel to be deleted even without notice, or you don't want your monetization to be suspended for number of days, then you need to take note of these things I'm about to bring to you. So now let's go fully into this video so that you know what to do and what not to try on YouTube if you don't want your channel to be gone. So the community guideline says the first one on this is spam and deceptive practices and scams policies. These are content that is excessively posted, repetitive, or untargeted, and does one or more of the following. So under these spam and deceptive practices, we have number one, promises viewers they will see something, but instead direct them off-site. This specified about creators that promise their viewers that once they watch their content, they will see so, but at the end of the day, when they watch the content, they will direct them outside YouTube. This is against YouTube guidelines, and if you are caught, your channel can be gone. So we are still under this spam and deceptive practices. The second one says, get clicks, views, or traffic off YouTube by promising viewers that they will make money fast. All this get rich scheme, affiliates, all these things are actually against YouTube. And if you are caught, you can also your channel can also be at risk. So if you don't want your channel to be at risk, please take note. We are still under spam and deceptive practices. The third one says misleading metadata or thumbnails. This is specific about those that they use their thumbnail as a clickbait. Because they want people to click on their content, they will use something that is misleading on their thumbnail, maybe a fake pictures of someone that does not appear on the video, something that is not related to that particular video they make, just because they want people to click on that video, on that content. They will mislead people with their thumbnail, with their title, with their description. So this is actually against YouTube guidelines, and it says misleading metadata or thumbnails using the title, thumbnails, or description to trick viewers, to trick users into believing the content it's something it is not. This includes titles, thumbnails, or description, leading viewers to believe they will see something in a video, but then not including it in the video content. So this is what YouTube categorizes as misleading thumbnails or metadata. So if you have been deceiving people with your thumbnails, all in the name of getting people to view your content, you are actually going against YouTube guidelines, and your channel can be gone within a blink of an eye. Scams, content offering cash gifts, get rich quick, schemes or pyramid scheme, sending money without a tangible product in a pyramid scheme, in a pyramid structure. So this is also against YouTube guidelines. That he tries to make people believe that they can get money quick, real quick, by doing one thing or the other that is not real. Your channel can get demonetized or terminated. So the other one says incentivization spam, content that sells engagement metrics such as views, likes, comments, or any other metricon. For example, offering to subscribe to another content channel solely in exchange for them subscribing to your channel also, known as sub for sub. So sub for sub is actually against YouTube guideline. You need to be very careful because you need to be very careful so that the algorithm will not detect that you are doing this, because if the algorithm detects that you are doing subs for sub, your channel can be demonetized. Another one says comment spam. Comment where the sole purpose is to gather personal info from viewers, misleading drive views of YouTube, or perform any of the prohibited behaviors noted above. So comment spam is also against YouTube guidelines. So another one is repetitive comments, leaving large amounts of identical, untargeted, or repetitive comments. Note that this type of engagement may lead to the removal of your comments. If you have been going from one channel to another, you are dropping the same comments over and over again. So this is what YouTube refer to as repetitive comment. That means you are spamming the channel. So your channel, your comment can either be deleted, or if you're a creator, it can affect your channel. Third party content, that is another one. Live stream that include authorized third party content that are not corrected after repeated warning of possible abuse. Channels owners should actively monitor their live stream and correct any potential issue in a timely manner. This actually affects me personally on this channel that you're watching me from. There was a time that I was doing live streaming, unknowingly to me that the video I was using was actually a third party content. So I was not aware of it. They have been sending me warning on my Gmail account. I was not monitoring it because I was I was not aware of these guidelines then. So after a while, I just noticed that this live stream stopped. It stopped live streaming. So I decided to check what happened. Then I went to my Gmail to check your YouTube dashboard to check this particular content, and I realized that my channel was banned for 90 days. My channel was on hold. I couldn't apply for monetization immediately after my channel got monetized. I had to wait for extra 90 days before I could apply for my monetization. So whenever you are live streaming, one, before you use a video that is not yours to live stream, make sure you try to check if the video has a third party content on it. And when you are also live streaming, always monitor your account so that when you have a warning, you'll be able to stop this live stream immediately. So that is that for spam and this. And the second one say impersonation policy. This one, I can't even believe that people actually do this. They will see that a channel is doing so well, so they will just go and impersonate this channel. They will create another channel in the name of the previous channel that was doing well, just because they want to deceive people to come to their own channel and be able to watch from their own channel. That is impersonation. This one, your channel will be it will be terminated immediately if you try this. If you get caught, the channel will be terminated immediately. That is what YouTube refers to as impersonation. There was this Nollywood star, Bimbo, I can't remember, Bimbo Ademoye. She released a movie. There was a time she released a movie and someone copied this movie. The movie that was just released, the person copied this movie and posted it on his own channel. That is impersonation. You are not giving, she didn't give you the right to post a movie. That is what is called impersonation policy, and your channel will be terminated if you get caught. So impersonation is actually against YouTube view. So another one is external link policy. This external link policy may be affiliate link or any other links at all. This type of link that attract information from people while deceiving and lying to people. If you violate this, your account can be suspended. So these are links that they will give to people, they will give to their viewers just for them to get information from their viewers. They will tell them to fill a form, they will tell them to click on a link, and indirectly they are extracting their viewers' personal information. So if you get caught, your channel will be deleted. Another one is playlist policy. We have playlist policy and we have additional policy. So another one is sensitive content. And it says, YouTube says, we hope to protect viewers, creators, and especially minors. That is why we've got rules around keeping children safe, sex and nudity, self-harm, and all. So if you are even aware now that YouTube is trying to bring this sensitive content tasting, they are enforcing it on channel now that sensitive content will no longer be monetized on YouTube. So this is what they are saying, that they want to protect both viewers, creators, minors, that is young children, um, teenagers that have access to YouTube. They want to protect everyone. If you are creating sensitive content, now it's time for you to take note of it. So under this, we have nudity and sexual content. That is content that's expose nudity and sexual this thing. You have thumbnail policy. If you have been using Node, all you just do is go and look for one Node this thing, go and look for an image that has open body. YouTube is actually against it, and from 15th of July this month, they will start taking down all these things themselves. So under this, we have child safety policy. We have suicide, self-harm, and eating disorder. So just for you to know that if you are creating a content that has to do with abnormal way of eating, your channel can be demonetized for it. I don't know if people actually create this kind of content on YouTube, but I see a lot of this content on Facebook where they would give food to maybe two or three people just to see the first person that will finish this food. So if you create such content on YouTube, your channel will be gone. Vulgar language policy. That means you cannot use F words. You need to control the way you you speak or the way you type on YouTube. Another one is violent or dangerous content, hate speech, predatory behavior, graphic violence, malicious attack, and content that promotes harmful or dangerous behavior is not allowed on YouTube. If you are creating such content, just know that you are going against the YouTube rules and your channel can be taken away from you even without giving you notice. Under this, we have harmful or dangerous content policies, violent or graphic content, violent criminal organization policy, hate speech policy, harassment and cyberbullying policies. So you cannot just come on YouTube and just harass anybody or just type different kind of hate comments on people's. If someone is doing something on YouTube that you are not, that does not align with you, just move on. Don't just try to harass people on YouTube. If you drop a cyberbullying comment, your channel can be affected. So we also have regulated goods. Certain goods can be sold on YouTube. Find out what is allowed and what is not allowed on YouTube. Sales of illegal or regulated goods or services policies, firearms policies. So you need to be careful of all these things. That one is misinformation. Certain types of misleading or deceptive content with serious risks or egregious harm are not allowed on YouTube. This includes certain types of misinformation that can cause real life world harm, like misinformation. Certain types of misleading or deceptive content with serious risks, religious harm are not allowed on YouTube. These include certain types of misinformation that can cause real world harm, like promoting harmful remedies or treatments, certain type of technically manipulated content or content interfering with democratic process. So under this, we have misinformation rules. Just coming to YouTube without having proper information. You just drop something that is not verified. Your channel can be demonetized for it. Election misinformation policy Medical misinformation rules. Dropping medical information when you are not a medical doctor or you are not even a scientist, don't know anything at all about medical, just come online to drop medical advice, medical information, and this and you don't even know anything about this. All this can actually lead to your channel being demonetized or being terminated. Please, let's all take our time to read more about YouTube guidelines so we will not go against these rules without even knowing, and our channel will not be taken from us even without notice. Please, if you learned something from this video, please subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell so you get to see more of my video when I post. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. See you in my next video.